What up? What up? What up? What up? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I know it. I know it. I know it. But this is what I wanted to kick it with y'all about tonight. I ain't doing bike night tonight. I won't put it out there. I had a lot of people ask me last couple of days, "Hey, what's up with Wednesday, man? We doing bike night?" So we not doing bike night tonight. Not at the car wash. But we will be back at the car wash for a bike night. So I had to get some things situated over on my end so that bike night can really be the bike night that we're used to being. Because it hasn't been, man. We're having these little interruptions and these problems um, over at the car wash or whatnot. But we're gonna get that stuff taken care of. Um, and it's been working. It's just been taking me a longer process than what I would have preferred. So put it out there tonight. I'm canceling bike night. Um, because I was unprepared. So I got a different go ahead tonight. And I had one the last time I did bike night. We did bike night over at the car wash. I just wasn't really feeling it like that. The vibe wasn't there. They didn't harass us, but they still, made their presence. But they got a new commander over there. A new commander. She came down to the car wash Monday. And we kicked it. I showed her, the overlays, how everything is, and she heard about the car wash. She ain't say too much bad stuff about the car wash, man. But one of the biggest problems that everybody knows that we have is the railroad tracks, and then the traffic, But outside of that, I mean, we're not really breaking any laws over there. So she is willing to work with me in the bike community over there. And this new commander, she just came in. She's not the same commander that was there the last meeting that I had, which was just less than 40 days ago. So I wanted to share that information with y'all. Um, Hopefully everything goes great. She keeps her word, and I want to keep my word. So part of that is in order to have bike night over at the car wash with no problems. And it's not the bikers. We already know that it's not the bikers. But at the same time, to have a problem free night, we got to keep traffic moving. We got to keep the railroad track. It got to be clear at all times. But then it's like a catch too. And I was telling her, the new commander, I was telling her, just less than 40 days ago when I was talking to the last commander, I accommodated everything that they wanted me to do in order to have a bike night over there, which I did, and I still had a little bit of problems over there, which was now if you're used to being at the car wash directly across the street where I try to get the slingshots to park at. Well, the officer that was on duty that day didn't want anybody parking over there. And now it is a no standing sign over there. And like I told the lady, I said, listen, we've been parking over here 5 years, no problems. I feel like, hey, you're picking something to pick at something. So she gonna work on it. So she say. So we gonna see how that we're gonna see how that works out. Or we're gonna see how that works out, period. So she told me to give her a heads up. I got Arsenal for bike night next Wednesday, which I'm gonna be at. So we're gonna be there. I hope I can get everybody out there to the dealership next Wednesday, last Wednesday of the month. And you know what's so funny? Every time I see somebody, they keep asking me the same thing. Is it the third Wednesday or which Wednesday? It's the last Wednesday of the month for Arsenal Harley Davidson. The last Wednesday of the month. I want to say it again. Bike night at the dealership. It's the last Wednesday of the month. Okay. So I'm not gonna do it tonight. And then another reason why I'm not, and I want y'all to understand when I say I'm canceling, it's not because they make me do anything. I just look at what I got going on over there two ways. It's my everyday place of business. So I have to be mindful that my everyday business pays my bills and my living. The bike night doesn't. The bike night more so is a pride thing because you want to do it and you don't want nobody to tell you that you can't. But you don't want to become a nuisance where it affects your everyday business. And I'm not going to have that happen, seeing that the bike night does not make me any money. It doesn't make me any money at all. So I don't want to become problematic because I'm trying to please bikers. And then out of 7 days out of the week, I'm only getting that real support at the car wash on Wednesdays because guess what? They're not there Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and so on, getting their car washed. So I have to be mindful of that. But then at the same time, when I invite people over, I don't want to invite them over to my car wash for a bike night, and I know that it might be an issue. I don't want it to ever get to the point where it's so watered down that people feel like, why even go over there when every time we go over there, they push us away. So I would rather cancel it to keep it strong versus me saying, come over here and I know they're coming or I know they will harass us. I don't want to have anybody over at my place being harassed. I don't want anybody to come over there feeling like they can't be themselves and comfortable. So that's the environment that I try my hardest to provide. So whenever I cancel it, there's a reason for it. So tonight, like I said, I just talked to the lady and it was all good and everything like that, but I just didn't even plan for it. So tonight is really partially my fault because I just didn't properly plan for it because I didn't know how it was going to go with me and this new commander, seeing that our previous meeting from last week was canceled. So with that being canceled, and then she's like, I don't see a problem as long as you can control traffic. But outside of that, controlling traffic, 2 weeks ago when we had bike night, man, I think it was smooth. I think it was all right. I noticed that a lot of bikers, they were more involved with stopping people from parking on the track. And that's like something that I really need like every week in order to make it work so that we can have a great place to be with no problems. It's no different than when we see a car getting close to a bike, everybody's yelling, hey, 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 stop. Hey. I really need y'all to do the same thing when y'all see people pulling up, trying to park on the track. And also traffic. Traffic got to stay flowing. It got to stay moving. It got to stay moving. It got to stay moving. You can't stop and want to talk to someone who's parked. People that's on their motorcycles that's already standing out within the parking lane, stopping cars to conversate because that's a problem. Those are like the two biggest issues that they have. They talked about the gas station. I don't have a gas station, so that's not my concern over there. And then the cars, I want to speak on that because I have a lot of other people out here. When I say other people, I'm speaking bikers that come to me with concerns and questions, and they constantly say, well, Lavish, they seem like they only bother you. And sometimes I feel like that. I feel like, man, why do you keep coming over here on Living Noise, man, bothering me, man, So one of the other problems and issues that I face versus a lot of other people is that they say it's not really the bike community that we got an issue with. It's not really what you're doing that we got an issue with. We have an issue with the cars and the motorcycles taking up the street, So that's a problem. They say it's not just a bike night, it's a car and a bike night. So, whereas other bike nights, they just have majority cars. So, I want to put that out there, So when you look at the traffic and you see the amount of traffic that's over there on Livernois versus other locations, that becomes an issue to them. And them, I'm speaking probably just the 10th precinct. But, hey, I'm no officer, so I'm only relaying what was said to me. So I want to put that out there and share that with you guys. So let me look on here. Okay, I gotta remember to say some of that stuff over there too. Got some comments coming in. Yeah, so yeah. That's what I wanted to say about that as far as tonight with the bike night. Next week we're gonna be at Arsenal Harley Davidson. And you know what trips me out about this? I do the bike night over at Arsenal Harley Davidson every last Wednesday of the month, and I talk to some bikers, and it really trips me out because some bikers say, "Man, you going to Waterford, man? I don't want to ride all the way out there." But these are some of the same bikers that constantly talk about they want to cross state lines. I really want them to really like make that make sense. Um, Waterford, 30, 40 minutes is too far for you, but you want to ride the highway and cross state lines. Sometimes I think that you should really hear yourself talk. Some of the bikers, but for the individuals that come out there to Arsenal, I appreciate that. I want y'all to keep coming out there. And it's a lot easier for me too, man. I mean, the whole purpose for the dealership was to have somewhere to actually ride to, so you can enjoy riding your motorcycles. It's not just be citywide. So that was that for the dealership. And then it just come with different, opportunities for me to be able to provide to my supporters that support me in the movement that I'm doing within the bike community or whatnot. So that's the reason for that. Let me see here. I want to go back and do some comments over here. We got Jaja got her father's ride. That's going on September 18th. That's a Sunday. They're going to Port Huron. So if you're one of the people that don't want to ride to Waterford, I'm not sure if you want to ride to Port Huron because that's a little bit farther. But if you're a biker, still some of the bikers that talk about they want to get some miles under their belt and go across state lines. Toledo's 45 minutes away, going south. This ride is going east about 45 minutes, Port Huron. So that's going on September 18th. They're going to meet on the east side where they typically meet at, which is at the Eastland in the parking lot of Jimmy Jazz, 8 Mile and Kelly. Hopefully the weather will be permitting for everybody because she had already canceled the ride, which was supposed to happen just this past Sunday. So I want to put that out there for anybody out there that's looking for something to do, that want to take a ride on a motorcycle. And then for the people that has been taking that ride every year, if you were unaware of it, she's still doing it. You can check out her page or one of the motorcycle group pages, and I'm sure she has a flyer posted, or it will be a flyer posted up there. Y'all got to forgive me on some of these comments because I'm not seeing everybody's name from the screen that I'm looking at. So I'm going back and forth on my Facebook page so that I can see it. If you're looking for a tow, you're going to have to call my number. And if you call like right now, like right now, the odds is I probably won't answer because I'm live right here talking to you guys. However, you can leave me a message or you can text me, and I will surely get back in contact with you as soon as I finish this video. Let me go back in here and see what else I got going on in here. But I just wanted to, I just want to really, touch on that and share that because people are taking this bike night stuff very, very hard. Yeah, but I just wanted to get that information out there to y'all. Y'all don't forget about that ride, man. We got Cleveland. If anybody want to ride this weekend in Cleveland, Kurt's Getaway, they got something going on up there, to ride or whatnot. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. And y'all have a good day out there. I just wanted to keep it short, keep it simple. Let y'all know next Wednesday, the last Wednesday of the month, Lavish Bike Night will be at Arsenal Harley Davidson. And the first Wednesday of September, I want to be back at the car wash doing Lavish Bike Night at the car wash. But I want everyone to know I'm going to need crowd participation. I know that they're going to probably be on some whatever stuff. We're going to need to be ourselves, but at the same time, be mindful. We cannot block that railroad track. Don't park close to that railroad track. They're going to be enforcing parking because across the street, even though we've been parking there for the last 5 years with no problems, it is a no standing sign there. And we don't want any issues, any problems, no nothing. We want them to just keep it moving. So that's that. And let me see this. We got Pedro's weekend. Tell them about Pedro's weekend. We got the Kings of Harley. They are doing something on the 10th. I wish that I was a little bit quicker on here so that I can pull up the information and share it on my screen. It's the 3rd. No, it's the 2nd. It's the 10th. I know it's the 10th. The weekend of the 10th. Kings of Harley. Same weekend as Boogie Down anniversary party, man. Over there at the Kings and Queens Clubhouse over on Gratiot. So y'all check that out. The information, the flyer is gonna be on the is gonna be in the group, one of these biker groups that y'all look at. So we got it. Well, we got September 3rd weekend, Hellraiser's anniversary. Is that what you said? Okay. I see that over there. Let me try to go over here and see something. These comments. I want to pull the screen up, but I gotta give me a second. I want to try to pull the screen up and see if it'll work where I could pull up some of these flyers. I'm not promising you that it'll work, but I want to try it. Let me type in this. Yeah, let me see if I can share my screen. I seen the flyer. But this is not it. This is just some flyers, but y'all can go on this page and see it. I hope y'all can see the screen that I'm looking at right here. Pedro Turner, the Kings of Harley, September 9th to the 11th is the event. I think that's kind of dope that I can do that. I tried to comment on YouTube. Let me go over on YouTube. I'm not even logged in over there. But I do see YouTube that pulled up. Who is Crystal Harris? And she is going to have to wait. Crystal Harris, you're going to have to inbox me or text me. All right, cool. Let me go back here. But yeah, I want to get them flyers. I got to start pulling those things up as I get better with sharing my screen on here or whatnot. But that's all I got right now for y'all. I want to get out on a bike tonight, but tonight, Wednesday, also you got the Soul Stars got their party going on every Wednesday on Wednesday as well. So if you are looking for something to do, you got downtown Shane Park if the police don't shoot a motorcyclist away. And then later that night, you got the Soul Stars going on. So I'm going to blow your phone up. Why would you blow my phone up? I don't even have your number. Yeah. Okay. Got that on there. But yeah, all right. We'll go ahead and get back at y'all, man. Y'all go ahead and enjoy y'all day. Y'all be safe out there. Enjoy. And if I forgot something, I always can get back on here and address it. Um, but yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. Catch y'all.